during that last break. His message? I don't want us patting ourselves on the back just yet. We can congratulate ourselves after the final horn. Right now, we need to go out there and take this one home. Guys?
Thanks a lot, Doris.
Shooting one.
One shot, gentlemen.
Suns trail by 14. Outside Wilson. He kicks it to Henderson. Back to Wilson. He feeds it to Henderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Brown outside. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Now here's Henderson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this league.
One shot.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Here's the natural. They set the pick. Kicks to lead. Pass to the Prodigy. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
Tipped away and stolen by James. And that one is hammered home.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Here's the Prodigy. He's covered by Brown. Jacobs, the pass to Brown. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Brown. Shooting one.
Diaz is checked in for Portland. Henderson dishes to James. Can't hit. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Let's it go from 14. And that one's good. And now it's 27 points for the Prodigy.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball. Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Lee passes to Diaz. Another steal. And now the Suns, a fast break, and the call will go against the Prodigy. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
The natural, he's checked in for the natural. And it's the Suns with the ball. 6-point game. They get a hand on it. Lee passes to Champ. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Pass to Diaz. Lee outside. Right wing. Here's the natural. And another three for Portland.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Brown kicks to Anderson. Back to Brown. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Brown's got 12 points now in the quarter. They set the screen. The natural to pass to Diaz. There's the lob to the hoop.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Brown kicks to Henderson. Back to Brown. James dishes to Henderson. And that is good. Henderson's got 17 points here in the second half.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
They double him with James. Lee passes to Diaz. Shot clock at 5. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
You got to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success earlier in the game. Now they're showing real determination in taking it inside to score.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this league.
He had a nice open look right there. And that's now 27 points for the natural.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Lee passes to the natural. And another three for Portland.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Now here's Henderson. And the natural's going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Trailblazers leading by 6. Out to the right wing. The prodigy passes to Champ. A three. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now. Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the natural. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
The pass to the natural. And again, it's the Suns missing. Trailblazers leading by 11. They set the pick. Diaz the pass to the natural. Out to the right wing. Wilson grabs the board. The Sun shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Brown, the shot from the low post is good. Brown's got 17 now just in the second half. The Trailblazers shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Lee outside. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Champ. No luck. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Brown kicks to James. Hits the three-point bomb.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
And now we've got the intentional foul. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. The natural, he's checked in for James. The prodigy comes in for the natural. G's checked in for the prodigy. And it's P in for Brown. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's the prodigy. That is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. James checked in for the natural. The natural comes in for the prodigy. The prodigy, he's checked in for G, and it's Brown in for P. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going for your Suns dancers.
Pass to the prodigy. Bullseye. 19 seconds left in the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And Clark, maybe at this point, not much of a chance for a comeback.
I don't think it's going to happen, partner.
Yeah, you got a better chance of walking through a lion's den with pork chop underwear.
Greg went deep for that one.
He did. I'm hungry now. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. Dishes to Henderson. The shot. Good. And here are the Trailblazers now. Ends with a big win by Portland in a tight game. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is the
2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And
He was doing some serious battling with the bigs down low. He's not afraid to go hard to the rack, wherever he had.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round one action of the NBA playoffs coming your way.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Playoff game 1 now, history. Time for game 2 of this series here on 2K Sports. We're in the first round. Shaquille O'Neal is here, so is Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. And tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Houston Rockets at Toyota Center. Looking at Houston, game 1 went right down to the wire, but they were able to eke out the win. Now looking to press their advantage here in game 2. And after winning game 1, they've got another chance tonight on their home floor to maintain that home court advantage. Kenny, what does their mentality have to be tonight?
Well, they can't get overconfident. They can't have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I know what's going to happen. I'm a little overconfident.
You're overconfident?
Yeah.
Overconfident about what?
Because they're higher speed. They've got to protect their home court advantage. So I kind of know what's going to happen in this game. I'm a little overconfident.
You know, they need to take the approach like they haven't done anything yet. You know, the series doesn't really start until a team wins on the road. So they'll be fine, but they have to have the right approach.
Are you feeling overconfident tonight as we sit here?
Always.
About what? Overconfident about what?
Oh, my gosh. Another song.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
We've got a full house of rabid Rocket fans packed into the arena here in Houston, Texas. We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. And Doris Burks on the sideline as well. You look at the Rockets, a successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their Game 1 win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Well, if you flip the script, though, a loss tonight in their home court advantage evaporates. And that would put a ton of pressure on them going on the road.
Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup.
Mind the lanes.
We've got Gordon, Champ out there with the Prodigy. Then it's the natural, and it's Gordon in at the 4 slot. And so it's Dallas with it. It's a 3-point game. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with a road win.
Okay, gentlemen. True shots. True shots.
The free throw drops for Gordon. And both free throws good for Gordon.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's the Prodigy. Brown wide open. He fires. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
The natural to pass to the Prodigy. Dallas moving it around. Pass to the net. Just 5 to shoot. And the basket by Gordon. About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's the natural. Here's Champ, and it's blocked. Passes it to the natural. Shoots the 3, and he gets the bucket. The natural's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's the natural, and he gets the bucket.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Here's Champ. They set the screen. Clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Dallas. Rockets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Brown. Here's the natural. There's the pass to the Prodigy. Drops in the tray. The Prodigy's got 6 points.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Pass to the Prodigy. Five on the clock. Champ, the pass to the Prodigy. Off target from 3-point range.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
For Houston, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Offensive rebound. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. He dishes it to Gordon. All alone. Carries the jump shot. Champ's got 5 points so far.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
It's Brown with the drive. Right wing. The natural, the pass to Champ. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's the natural. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting for Houston. The natural. At the line for 2.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Rick Carlisle. Doris?
I asked him how his team's mindset was after that opening loss. He told me, we're not down. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first 2 on the road. So we're still in a position to accomplish what we set out for. Guys?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Here's the Prodigy. No good. Gordon with the defensive effort. Dallas has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Passes it to Champ. Lots of room. And another basket for Dallas.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
The pass to the Prodigy. Wide open. Good. The Prodigy's got 8 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's the Prodigy. Dishes it to Gordon. The shot no good. Pass to the Prodigy. Now the feed to Brown. Passes it to the natural. Offline with his 3.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Here's Champ. 7 points in the game. The Prodigy passes to Gordon. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, that was a dynamic 2-hand dunk there.
Right in the face of the defender.
Just tough and gritty with the elevation.
And the Rockets with possession here. They trail by 3. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
You know, that's hard to explain, that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Here's the prodigy. Here's the natural. Misses the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's the prodigy. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers Club on that pump fake.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Now let's take a look back at which teams led the NBA in scoring during the regular year. The Rockets 4th.
I tell you what, Kevin, they've got to be really pleased with their performance in the regular season in terms of point production. I mean, they found scoring opportunities and made the most of them as a team. The work they've been doing in the offseason has clearly paid off.
The Mavericks leading. Here's the prodigy. Out to the wing. Launches it. Good. That's 10 points for Champ.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
And the natural's going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
The natural, the pass to the natural. Here's the prodigy, defended by Gordon. Here's the prodigy. The teardrop falls in. The prodigy's got 12 points in the game.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's the prodigy, and another basket for Dallas.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
There's the dish to Brown. There's the pass to the natural. It's Brown on the wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to the prodigy. Beyond the arc. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Left side, Gordon. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Gordon's got 6.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Here's the prodigy. From the corner, and Dallas again with the bucket.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Here's Champ. He's got 10. The prodigy passes to Gordon. Gordon dishes to Gordon. Here's the prodigy, and it's Dallas with another.
Boy, they're getting into a real groove from inside the three-point line, knocking down those mid-range jump shots.
8 of their last 10 have come from the mid-range. Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team, and you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
Prodigy. He's checked in for Houston. And then for Dallas, Champ comes in for the Natural. And it's the Prodigy in for the Prodigy. Here's the Natural. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. The Natural's got 5 now.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's the Prodigy. Right wing. Here's the Prodigy. And another 3 for Houston. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Here's the Prodigy. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Brown, right side. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Oh, nice, strong drive there. If that's who's going to be guarding him, then he's got some weight to throw around.
Stolen away. Champ, the pass to Singh. 1:51 left to play in the first. Passes it to the Natural. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the wing, and it's Houston with another.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Here's the Prodigy, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Dallas.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jump.
Another thing they've been able to really get going so far tonight has been the 3-ball, the long-range shooting.
The Prodigy, he's checked in for Brown. The Mavericks also with a sub. The Prodigy, he's checked in for Champ. And here are the Rockets now. It's a 3-point game. Here's the Prodigy. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Nice job coming off that screen.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jump?
1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Intercepted. And there's the pass to the Prodigy. Houston moving it around. And they take the lead. And the Rockets lead by 1. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game. What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim. He knew he was going to get hit and still was able to finish.
The Mavericks shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Champs checked in for the Mavericks. Houston's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. The Natural, the pass to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. Pass to Champ. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
5 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's the Prodigy. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Champ out there with Champ. Then there's Gordon. Then there's the Prodigy. And it's the Prodigy in at the point guard.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from the Prodigy. Pass to the Prodigy. Four on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Now let's go to the 2K scoreboard. During the regular season, these point guards were the best rebounders at that position. And you look at the natural, one of the game's best, second in the league.
And, well, rebounding isn't something you really think too much about with point guards, but he places a lot of emphasis on doing whatever it takes to contribute, even on the boards.
Yeah, in addition to the work he does on the perimeter, he's more than willing to get his nose in there and get his hands dirty and getting after rebounds and loose balls. And I think that's why so many folks around the league can't say enough good things about him.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's the Prodigy. He's got 8. That's good.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Here's the Prodigy. The pass to the Prodigy. They set the screen. He used that pick just right. The Prodigy's got it all tied up now for Houston.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Here's the Prodigy, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to the Prodigy. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
They now take the lead. The Naturals got 5 points so far. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes, that speaks for itself.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Here's the Prodigy. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. 6 points for him.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Passes it to the prodigy. Another three for Dallas.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
For Dallas, they've gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Champ, the pass to the prodigy. Another three for Dallas.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's the prodigy. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Just 3 to shoot. Singh tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The prodigy passes to Champ. Here's the prodigy. 13 points in the game. He kicks to Gordon. Here's Champ. Offline with his 3.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
The prodigy. A 3-pointer off the mark. Mavericks leading by 5. And the pass to Champ. Here's the prodigy. Hits it from 3-point range. The prodigy's got 6 here in this quarter.
They're going back to the 3-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Dallas has gotten 2/3 of their 3-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Swiped away. Moving it up. And Campbell throws it down.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a runner.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. Dallas shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for the prodigy. He's got 16 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
It's been quite a game for the prodigy.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Here's the prodigy. He has 6. Pass to Campbell. Out to the right wing. Really left alone that time. The prodigy's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the 3-point line? Come on.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Campbell from 12 feet out. And off the front, and in it goes. The prodigy's got his 2nd bucket of the night. The prodigy passes to the prodigy. Here's Champ. They set the pick to the wing on the left. Ball stolen. Passes to the natural. Here's the prodigy. The shot, no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Here's the prodigy. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Outside Gordon. Fires from deep. Another three for Dallas.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to 4 again on the bucket from the prodigy. Here's the prodigy. Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes. And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Here's the prodigy. 6 points for him. That's good. 20 points for the prodigy.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's the prodigy, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Rockets have looked good at the line, and they're perfect in 4 attempts.
At the line for 2.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls. So for the Rockets, the natural, he's checked in for the natural. And Champ subbed in for Campbell. Dallas also making some changes. Gordon's checked in for Gordon. The natural comes in for Champ, and it's the prodigy in for the prodigy. He hits both from the stripe. Dallas leading by 4. Now the pass to the natural. Here's the prodigy. The prodigy passes to the prodigy. On the wing, Gordon. Dallas moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Plenty of daylight on that shot. The Natural's got 5 now.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's the prodigy. He's got 8. A baseline J, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly, that's the right look. The decision was good, he just didn't execute.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's the prodigy. Gets a very good look and converts. He's got 8.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Here's the prodigy. Here's Champ. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Champ's got the lead up to 8 now for Dallas.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
The prodigy passes to the prodigy. Pass to the prodigy. Here's the prodigy. There's the triple. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Here's the prodigy. He's got 8. Passes to the prodigy. 16 feet away, and the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from the prodigy.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
All right, Houston, coming up the court, Rockets power dancer. Give it up.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle said to his team. He told them they should be dedicating themselves to hitting the offensive glass with everything they've got from now on, even if that means it takes them away from defensive transition. The second thing he talked about was working hard to get their shooters open. He wants them looking for those gaps on the perimeter and letting it fly whenever they find them. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris.
Boy, they're trailing in this game, and they're starting to settle for jumpers offensively.
Yeah, it could work, but I wouldn't take that approach, Clark. They should be fighting their way inside for better looks.
Here's the prodigy. Floats one. Up again. A follow-up flush. And it's an 11-point Maverick lead.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
The pass to the natural. To the wing right side. Here's Champ. The natural, the pass to Champ. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Here's Brown. Soft touch off the glass. Brown's got 6. The prodigy. And no good trying to get that one. And that concludes the first half. The Mavericks on top, up by 11. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Coach, how would you evaluate your team's performance thus far?
You know, I like the way we're playing tonight, but, you know, 1 or 2 untimely turnovers, these guys are going to convert quickly, so we have to play an aggressive but precise game.
Coach, appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building, the backdrop for our presentation. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And guys, for the Mavericks, after falling into a 1-0 hole to start the series, they look to be getting back on the right track here tonight. And it's crucial that they do hold on to this halftime lead, because falling behind 2-0 would leave them with a very steep hill to climb. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
Well, the shots were dropping for them. I mean, they was just dropping out of everywhere, dropping out the ceiling, dropping out the popcorn guy, man's hand, whatever. It didn't matter what the defense was. They found a way to get a good look almost every time. They just got to be patient, take as long as they need to keep finding those high percentage shots.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Rockets?
Well, right now, they're getting a little embarrassed on the defensive end. They got outshot in the first half. But that's because no one put their foot down on defense to stop it. So in the second half, they need to play much more disruptive defensively. They have to do whatever it takes.
And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now. We will be right back here after the game.
Welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup.
Been a big game for the prodigy. 22 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
And you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
Dallas leading by 11. The natural out there with Brown. Then there's the prodigy. Then it's the natural. And it's Champ in at the 4. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Gordon. And it's Gordon. That time on the assist by Gordon. And it's 13 points for Champ.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Here's the prodigy, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Here's the natural, following the score by Dallas. To the paint. The natural, the pass to the prodigy. And that one's good.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting 1.
One shot. One shot, gentlemen.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. The prodigy passes to Champ. Buries the long-range jumper. Champ's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Out to the right wing. The natural, the pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. And that one's good. 29 points for the prodigy.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Wasted no time on that one. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Houston moving it around. And here's Brown outside. And another 3 for Houston.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulder. He's been tremendous offensively.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The Mavericks shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Complete domination. What a game for Gordon. He's got 16 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
And you've got to take care of business at the free throw line. Not just getting there, but converting.
Boom, he kicks it straight down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Well, we've got a chance. Let's now take a look at the regular season's slickest passing teams. 5th best, the Rockets.
You know, sometimes it's tough to give up the ball to a teammate, but the good teams do it. They don't settle for just a good shot. They're looking for the best shot. And these guys have been unselfish all season long.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Champ. To the left side wing. Passes it to the natural. Over in the corner, Brown. And again, the Rockets good for 2. Mavericks leading by 12. The Prodigy passes to the Natural. There's the pass to Champ. Here's the Prodigy. He's covered by Brown. The Natural. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. The Natural's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. There's a good screen. The Prodigy passes to the Natural. Here's the Prodigy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he overshot that one, missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
That shot wide open. 16 points for Champ.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
There's the bucket, good. 31 points for the Prodigy.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Here's the Prodigy. 17 points in the game. Kicks to Gordon. Pass to Champ. And Dallas again with the bucket.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Passes it to the Prodigy. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
Campbell, he's checked in for Houston. The Prodigy comes in for Brown.
One shot.
Dallas also making some changes. Champ's checked in for the Natural. The Prodigy comes in for Champ, and it's the Prodigy in for the Prodigy. And that one misses. Dallas leading by 13. Here's the Prodigy. He's got 20. And the pass to the Prodigy. And another basket for Dallas.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Check out the game for the Natural. He has 8 points and 3 assists.
And he's really put together a nice combination of points at the free throw line, but also getting the assists.
Can you say fundamentals clinic, guys?
The Prodigy, he's checked in for Houston. He's perfect from the line this time. Mavericks leading by 13. Pass to the Prodigy. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
Dallas ball.
Rockets on defense. Gordon, the pass to the Prodigy. That's tipped. Passes it to the Natural. Here's Campbell. Traps in the tray. The Prodigy's got 7.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Here's the Prodigy. 8 points for him. Out left to the wing. Here's the Prodigy. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
It's been quite a game for the Prodigy.
He just continues to light him up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
Rockets trail by 12. Pass to Campbell. Unloads from 13. And he hits the jump shot. The Prodigy's got 5 points now this quarter.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
There's Gordon with the three. Another three for Dallas. Houston's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Out to the wing. Here's the Prodigy. He's got 10. Now the pass to Champ. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's the Prodigy. Bangs home the trifecta. The Prodigy's got 11 points.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
All right, Houston, coming on the court on your own. Rockets power dancers. Give it up.
Quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Kevin McHale address his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the Prodigy. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half, and Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
And thank you, Doris. Here's the Prodigy. 10 points for him. Over to the left wing. The Prodigy. Again, the Rockets score.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammates.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
To the wing right side. The Prodigy passes to Singh. Goes up the baseline. Here's the Prodigy. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. The Prodigy's got 12 points in the game. Here's the Prodigy. 22 points for him. Shoots from 14, and it's Dallas with another.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
To the wing right side. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Dallas leading by 12. Inside. Dallas moving it around.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender. And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
And here are the Rockets now. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Campbell. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. Dallas has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Pass to the Prodigy. To the left wing. Here's Champ. No good with the triple. Rockets trail by 12. Passes to Campbell. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Well, he's done his part. No doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game.
1:29 left to play in the third.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Here's the prodigy. 10 points for him. Campbell's shot's good.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Now the pass to Champ.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
Here's the prodigy. 15 points in the game. Off target from the wing. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The prodigy passes to the prodigy. Drills the three-pointer. The prodigy's got 27.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Here's the prodigy. Pass to the prodigy. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Mavericks lead by 9. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. Rockets trail by 9. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Champ out there with Gordon. Then there's Champ. Then there's the prodigy. And it's the natural in at the 3.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
One shot, gentlemen.
The Rockets shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Here's the prodigy. And some nice passing there by Houston. Just 4 to shoot. Fires, high post. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Passes to the natural for the 3, and he gets it to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's the prodigy. Brown outside. The prodigy passes to Brown. This one for 3, and another 3 for Houston.
And he answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Watch out now, Suki. We got a duel shaping up right here. This could be mano-mano for a little while.
And he gets the bucket.
Defensively, I think